Alright, we're going to go ahead and assemble the flag. This one's already done. These are 16 inches long. So what you're going to need is your 3D printed flag holder. You'll need a torch of some kind. You'll need your glue gun. And you'll need your roll of polyester ribbon. For the sake of this, I've already measured it out to 32 inches, and that's where we'll fold it. Now once you cut it, this is the whole trick to these ribbon, you have to burn the edges. Once you burn the edges, these are not going to fray, and you're good to go. So I've already done this one, 32 inches. What you want to do is go ahead and put it through like so. And since I've only got two hands, I need an extra set of helping hands here, so I'm going to go ahead and use a clothespin just to hold it in place. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run some glue right here, giving it a little bit of slack so it has motion there where it can move. Just go ahead and run yourself a bead. Then go ahead and lay this over. And the flag is done. And that's all it takes to make the two flags. Now, you have the option of just doing one. I like doing two. That's personal preference, but we're all set here. Now we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, now we're going to make our base. You're going to need your drill, your glue gun, a 7-inch piece of 3/4 inch PVC, toilet bolt, screw, and your two base 3D printed pieces. Okay, some of the steps I've already done it, so it's just to help move the video along. Okay, but once you cut your piece out to 7 inches, you can go ahead and insert your top piece. Now since I've already drilled it, I'm just going to go ahead and try to line up the hole as best I can. Of course, this goes flush. Put in your screw that you already tapped through. Don't put it all the way because we're going to have to put in the fiberglass pole. Now for the bottom piece, you'll notice the shape of the hole, this bolt, or the nut, sorry, goes only one way. Slip it in like so. Then go ahead and insert the bolt. For this step, make sure that you take the bolt all the way in to the bottom. I'll explain why later. Now we're going to insert it at this end. The easiest way to put this one is just go ahead and run yourself some glue, because that's all you'll really need. And then go ahead and insert it. You're gonna move pretty quick. And there it is. Now you're done with the base. So now we're going to start to assemble it. Okay, for this step you want to purchase yourself a bicycle flag pole. You can get them at Walmart pretty cheap. They're 6 feet long. This is a remainder of what I had from the last one I made. So for demonstration purposes we're going to use this one. I'm just going to go ahead and take it out of its base. Alright, now the reason I asked that you put this bolt in all the way is because if you don't, you will not be able to insert, or you will be able to insert this rod, but the bolt is not going to be able to go through. So you want to just go ahead and adjust how far this should go in to allow you to snug this down. So right there looks about right. That's how far in we're at. So once you put in your pole, go ahead and tighten the screw. Just snug it down, and now your pole is in there and your base is complete. So now we're going to go ahead and proceed on with adding in the flags. Okay, now we're ready to assemble our flagpole. What you need is your 2 flags and your 2 collars. Slip your collar on, slip your flag. Doesn't matter which way it goes, you're going to orient both of them the same direction. And slip on your top collar. These locking collars come with 4 holes. You can pretty much put whatever screw you want in there to hold it. It's your option. I prefer Allen's, so that's what I'm going to use. Alright, that collar's on. Move this one up to position. This one as well. And now this one. I like to leave it a little loose so it has room to wiggle around with the wind. And that's it. Your flag is on. These will not tangle. They'll move with the wind, and you won't get none of this tangled stuff. If you try on some of these other flags that you'll see, these will move, and you're all set. Okay, for those wanting to put a light on their flagpole, these are the ones that I use. I'm not out there at night really, but it's a nice little add-on just for safety wise. These come in a 4-pack. This is what they look like. Just twist, they turn on. They have 2 red flashing ones, and then they also have just a white one. So we're going to use these for demonstration purposes. This is the light base. This replaces one of the top collars. So if you wanted to make one of these and put them on, let's go ahead and assemble it. First, go ahead and slip on your bottom collar. Put on 1 flag, put on the next flag. We don't need that collar anymore, so we're just going to stick this one in just far enough to get the fiberglass rod through. Alright, once that's on, same way like we did before, slip your flags up, leave enough space for it to have some wiggle room, and then go ahead and tighten. And there you have it. Now, go ahead and stick in your light. It should go up to the first ring right here. That leaves you with this screw exposed where you can change out the batteries without having to take the whole base out. Go ahead and tighten your Allen. And you're good to go. Alright, once you've made your flag, now all that's left to do is just to mount it. So let's go ahead and mount it onto the track. Let out your bolt just enough so you can get into the track. Now mind you, this is the demo flag, so it's not going to be down here. It should be higher. And that's it. Once it's on there, you just tighten and you're good to go. Now another nice feature with this ribbon is that you can also use it when you're trailering your kayak, or if you have it in the back of your truck, you can make safety flags out of them. And mine have been underwater for months and months now, and they still look like new. They just don't wear out. I have them in both my kayaks and I love them. You can't get any cheaper than this. Anyway, I hope you like it. And there is my assembled flag with the light. So I think I've made mine about 5 feet high. You can choose whatever height you like for your flag.